guys, I'm back. I don't normally record twice in one day, but I'm just really anxious to open a Logos deck. I really am. Um, so let's get to it, shall we? Okay, the Archon. The front side is the Archon card, so we need to go this way. Getting better at this. Senora Scintillate Drubbings. It's blue. Unfathomable Sanctum and Untamed. Darn it. Have yet to open Logos. But if nothing else, I am learning how to open these packs better. Alright. Let's see what tidings are growing here. Starting out with Sanctum, we have Aja the Inconspicuous. Aja is not on a flank, it cannot be dealt damage. That's cool. That's an interesting kind of type of card. Sanctum Guardian, this is the reprint. Alrighty. First or last? Okay, purge each creature with the highest power. Purge each creature with the lowest power. I really like the choice cards. I think that really adds something to the game. Badge Magus. Ready and fight. To deploy ready and fight with each of her neighbors one at a time. It's like a very limited Grey Rider. Bulwark, we're familiar with him. Grand Melee, destroy each creature that does not share a house, at least one of its neighbors. Interesting. So that's like the Sanctum board wipe in the set. That's usually the case, isn't it? Huh. It's kind of feels like kind of a situational board wipe. Play heal a creature in game 1, ready and fight. Great card. A Larry. Side side, turn the creature gets +2 armor. Cool. Marshall Ewer. Nice way to raise the tide. Shifting Battlefield. Move a friendly creature anywhere in your battle line that creature captures one. Alright. Sir Bever. Huh. Nice taunter. You're in the Circumspect. Reap gain 1. Gain amber equal to you're in the Circumspect's armor. Okay. Okay. So this is our first Sanctum deck, and I know a little bit about Sanctum, enough to know that you're in the Circumspect, the Larry, this is just real great. You know, you have him out. He should be an instant kill for people if they don't know what he does. But we have nothing else that gives armor to anybody. But anyway, I think this will be cool. And then Sanctum, we can swap creatures around at some point. Like, I don't know. Sure. It'd be fun to play Sanctum again, I guess. What do we got next? Unfathomable. Portalmonger. While the tide is high, your opponent's keys are +4. Yikes. Calpe, your opponent cannot play more than one card of each type each turn. That is gross. And with our taunts in Sanctum, we got two taunts in Sanctum that are going to protect Kaupe. Tidal Wave. If Tidal Tide destroy a creature in each of its neighbors, your opponent raises the tide. That's, I mean, it's a good card. Brain Drain. Good card also. This is a great, just, do they have something? Do you think it might be a problem? Put it on top of their deck. You don't have to deal with it that turn. Playing like Brain Drain before playing Kaupe seems really good. Double Brain Drain, even better. Call of the Void. Exhaust a creature. Is already exhausted. Destroy it instead. It's going to lose one. Sure. Give me another one. Figurific Rod. Okay, Figurific Rod and Call of the Void. That seems significant. Those seems really good together. Glitzmine Netcaster. Exhaust a creature. For Sinan, it's the Poison. And Portal. The Tide Raising card. Seabringer Kakoa. Also Taunt. Destroy Raise Tide. Two of them. Okay. So already we've got Taunt in-house for Kaupe and the Portal Monger. With double Brain Drains, the Portal, and the Netcaster, and the Rod, Untamed this seems like a very good Untamed house. Additional Taunt from the Sanctum guys is also going to be helpful. Right now, the Unfathomable seem like the all-stars here. Let's go into Untamed. See if we can get a little bit better Untamed than last time. We got an Eldest Bear. Fighting. Healer Harm is ready in fight. Fighting with Badge Magus. It's gotta be in the center of the battle line though. It's kind of a bad deal. A Deepwater Gruin. Okay. Double Deepwater Gruin. Okay, Flumph. Don't like Flumph. We have a Key Frog. Mollymock. I think this is good. Destroy an artifact that's a Mookling. So we can make their keys cost more. We can give the Mookling more power. So far we don't have a way to do that. Persistence Hunting is a great way to slow the opponent down. Way of the Pixie. Youngest Bear. Giving them people Reaps. Double Youngest Bear. So what do we think? It's a very board, eccentric deck. It wants us to play our board and control our opponent with it. We definitely have ways to do it. Kaupe seems like one of those cards, like we just saw in our last deck, that people just seeing this card was overpowered. So yeah. So another nice Unfathomable deck with some Sanctum to back it up. The Untamed is meh, whatever. Is there a way in Sanctum to make guys more powerful? I don't think so. No. Alright. Well, I'm probably going to take a break from recording today, but we'll play it sometime this week. Post it, let you know how it goes. See you later, guys. Alright, guys. Welcome back. A little bit different today. I changed some of my setup around so it's nighttime and it looks like I need daylight in this space to really record my face while playing. So we're not going to do that today, but we're going to get our deck on. It's Senora Centerweight Drubbings. We're going to try this one while the getting's good. So this is a what are my houses? I know Sanctum, Unfathomable, and Untamed. I'm pretty sure. Can't see anything right now. Cool. I don't know because I don't know what my hand is. I've played this deck once. It's okay. We get a nice opener here, so we're gonna keep it. What have we found with it? The biggest thing is that it's just very board focused. We're going to start out with the Sanctum, and we're going to use the Sanctum Guardian. Gives us a nice big creature to fight if we have to, or whatever. We do have our Grand Melee, which is going to be nice, maybe. Yeah, okay. So I haven't even looked at our opponent's deck. I don't much care. But it's a Dark Tidings deck. Yeah, Double Whisper, Hawkins. It's kind of whatever, I think. Like I said, we'll stick to Sanctum right now. We will play the Marshal, and that will raise the tide. We'll play the Larry. We're not gonna fight right now. We're gonna go ahead and reap, and we're just gonna. We have to move him. Cool. All right, and we're gonna discard Grand Melee right now. Or do we want to do that? Yeah. Get some good guys. Let's. Seems weird, but we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it. I'd like if he plays a different house next turn, it could really bust him up good. And it's not ridiculous for us to play Sanctum again. You know, reaping for 3, almost board wipe him, and then we could ready and reap again. The lock on this game is the Kaup. If you can play Kaup, which is only allows for 1 creature action or otherwise, it's really devastating. So yeah, this is a decent time to go ahead with the Grand Melee that does not share a house with at least 1. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wipe out his board with that. Gonna go ahead and reap, and we'll get to switch again. Go and play Healer Harm. We're gonna ready and fight, which is just gonna allow us to reap again. Thank you, and we'll pass. We've got a decent Unfathomable turn. Playing the Glitzvine Netcaster next to a Taunter is always good. However, I do kind of want to keep a taunt space open for Kaupe, as I said. If I'm my opponent right now, I'm going, what the hell do I do now? Widespread Corruption. I'm not familiar with this card. After a player gains Amber Reaping, a creature they do not control captures that Amber. Weird. Really? So if you reap, it goes on an opponent's creature? Huh. Never seen it. Alright, so we get kind of board wipe there. Fine. So Tidal Wave does nothing for us right now. We're gonna play that thing. What has he got? Shadow Council, United Apps, Action, and the Diplomat. Man, I see a nice play there. We're gonna put the Shadow Council on top. Tidal Wave could be really good. So we'll go ahead and play the Netcaster. And we'll pass. Get the brain drain again, that's funny. So yeah, this is kind of what I have to do. I have to just not let them do anything. So he's got the Diplomat. He should play. He's got the Hawkins, which is going to do nothing. Yeah. How did he play a Seeker Needle? How did he do that? Oh, United Action. Interesting. Okay. We'll go ahead with Unfathomable. We know he's got Shadow Council in his hand. We will do anything that's tide related. We do not. So we're going to play the Tidal Wave here. Blow them up. And leader pillage, friendly creature captures. Yeah, I really don't like that Shadow Council. Get out of here. I'm gonna reap, and then we're gonna reap. We can exhaust our own guy because he just readies again. That seems really annoying. So they're probably going to capture 3 onto somebody, is my guess. We're still going to Forge, which is nice. Nope, they just capture 1. It's probably smart. And a Whisper. Seeker Needle, put the damage on the Netcaster. Okay, we're going to go ahead and Forge. They do have a Shadow Council in hand now. So most likely they pick Shadows again. So we'll keep Unfathomable. Go ahead and play the Rod. Raise the Tide. We will exhaust the Hobnobber. Oh, right. You're making me do this, you jerk. This should make it harder for him to play that. Alright, so now it's forced us in a situation where we have to start playing a different house. But that was fun for a little while. I don't remember what he had in his hand. We know we put Shadow Council back. Okay, we're playing Star Alliance. There wasn't that many Star Alliance cards. This widespread corruption card is really uncool. I don't like it. We're going to be abandoning our unfathomable dudes here. Certainly would be nice if we had a way to raise the tide. Because if the tide is low, our opponent, well, they don't forge. They don't forge because of the Mookling. I really don't want the chains. Yeah, we're gonna not do that. We're gonna put the Mookling on the other side of the big guy. Okay, yeah, we just got a bunch of guys. Yeah, cool. Okay. Boy. Seems like we go untamed again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then we have to fight. Oh, we're getting Grand Alliance Council. Such a good card. Especially in a situation like that, right? I mean, you're losing a delta and then you just do something like that. It's pretty crazy. This guy is also pretty good. Yeah, widespread corruption is dual-sided. That's funny. Okay, what is this? Deal 1 damage to creature if the tide is high. Stun that creature. Okay. We're gonna need to play Sanctum. That's a deploy. That's a taunt. We could purge the Whisper. Alright, play the Bulwark. Playing that. Play her, I guess. Over there? I don't know. Kind of just making it up as I go. Now, first or last, this hurts us in both cases, so we're just going to discard that card. Fortunately, they're going to forge, but what are you going to do? We're going to have to kind of hope we just win somehow. We really kind of feel like we kind of ran out of gas here. We could grab a couple Amber off of Espeon here. There's the Shadow Council. Old gas pipes. Well, that was probably smart. Alright, so our opponent's really gearing up to use the Shadow Council. And I don't like it. They can use a Whisper and take out the Kaupe, but maybe that's the place I put him in. So we're going to play weird here. We're going to play deal with it. is the biggest issue here? We're gonna exhaust the Whisper and then blow it up and pass. Ooh. Getting rid of that Mollymawk seems like, getting rid of that widespread corruption seems like a good idea right now. And you got to deal with this Cowpay. You can't leave that alone. Wait, see, now you can only play one creature. Is it? You're stuck on actions now, which is fine because most of it's already in his actions. The pause is because we forgot about Cowpay. I'm expecting Cowpay to make a lot of people just rage quit, honestly. This card is just screaming for frustration. Can I go into manual and switch my house? No, I have to win with this deck and then move on. Interesting, they put the Lapisaurus over there. Yeah, they're wondering right now why it's not working. Irradiates all use. Really? Oh, Cowpay. Yeah. Okay. I'm playing Untamed. Is it a beast? No, it's Aquaman. Play a Mollymawk. Destroy that stupid thing. Play a bear. Play a Keyforge. Tide is low, your opponent gains 1. Tide is not low. Okay, we're good there. Now go ahead and reap. Yep, and we gotta pray. We really gotta pray here. We got a pretty good Untamed turn next turn. You really gotta deal with this Cowpay. She's a problem. Cowpay? I don't know how to say this creature. Sir Bevor's weird looking. It reminds me of Sir Robin though. What are we playing, guy? He's on a tough spot. He's got to deal with Cowpay, but he also realizes that if he doesn't do something about this Keyforge, that I'm just going to fight into something and win. What are we gonna do? Sir Grimnir. So I think you can kind of see it's a pretty simple deck. It's really board control by creatures. If you keep the Delta on them, it goes pretty well. Yeah, Cowpay's dead. See you later. So now you can play more cards. They might have realized that was the only way they could deal the direct damage, maybe. I'm expecting Espeon to blow up my Keyforge. Okay. So we own the Shadow Council of that so that it can be used. But you gotta play some creatures over there to do that. Good. Okay. All right. So we're not going to destroy that. We got some other options though. We're going to play Untamed. We're going to play the Big Bear. We're going to play her baby. We're going to Reap. Oh yeah, sure. And then it can be used as though it belongs to the house. But it's still House Shadows, so we'd have to exhaust House Shadows. Capture on you, I guess. Do we exhaust Shadows? Yeah. There we go. Deal with it. Okay, they're playing Saurian. What have they got from Saurian? Could be a Spoils of Battle. That only gets them 3. Unless you have a Decadence or something else that you can get another Amber out there. That's not it. That might be it. I think that's Titus High. It becomes a. If Titus High, it becomes a Brachus, which is crazy. Okay, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You killed my bear. Okay, yep, there's Spoils of Battle. Not enough. Anyway. Alright. Good game. So yeah, pretty straightforward, guys. The deck is really about building a board and maybe get lucky and you can just kind of hold them and reap to win, because you will have to reap to win with this deck. But yeah, not one of my favorites and probably won't go back to it. So hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for the rest of our box. Catch you later.